Hello everyone. To improve your knowledge of grammar, I thought of sharing with you some basics which will be useful to you. Here we go. Singular and plural nouns. Singular and plural. Before learning singular and plural nouns, I thought of introducing you what a noun is. As you already know, a noun defines or noun is a name of a person, animal, place, or a thing. When it comes to singular and plural, a singular noun always refers to only one person, animal, place, or thing, whereas a plural noun usually refers to more than one person, animal, place, or thing, which basically means singular equals to one, whereas plural equals to more than one. When you look at the example, the noun car, you will identify that the word car refers to only one, whereas the plural form of cars, refers to more than one car. There are a few rules of pluralization. The first and foremost, the basic rule of pluralization is just adding s to the singular noun. Let's have a look. To change the singular form of the noun to its plural form, we usually add s to the end of the word. And here we go. Examples. On your left, you can see a set of singular forms, whereas on your right, you can see a set of plural forms. To emphasize the difference between singular and plural form, I have highlighted the S which has been added to the end of the noun to make the plural. This is called the basic form of pluralization, adding s. Next, add es to form plural. Nouns that end in ch, sh, s, double s, x, or z is different in pluralizing with compared to the first rule. These nouns which end in ch, sh, double s, sx, or z are pluralized by adding es to the end. The table on your right will give you a clear-cut idea in which cases you should add es to form the plural of the given singular form noun. Next, the third rule. Add in IES to form plural. Add in IES to form plural. For nouns that end in Y with a consonant before the Y, change the Y into I and add ES. You, as learners, you know that we divide the alphabet into two categories, vowels and consonants. Vowels, which include A, E, I, O, U, and the rest of the letters, are categorized as consonants. So here, in this rule of pluralizing, we focus mainly on the last letter of the noun, which ends in Y, but before the Y, there should be a consonant for you to change the Y into I and then add ES. Next, add s to form plural. At the very beginning, I explained you saying that the base form of pluralization is by adding s. But here, you will figure out that there is a small difference between that rule and this rule. Here also, to make the plural form, we add s, but this is totally from the very first rule. In this case, the nouns that end in y with a vowel before the y, to make the plural form, we just add s. Even though the noun ends with y, but if there is a vowel before the y, you just add s. Add ves to form plural. This rule of pluralizing is different from the rest. Here, the nouns that end in f or fe are dropped. For the nouns that end in f or fe, we drop the f or fe and then add ves instead of f or fe. When you look at the examples, you will identify that the letter F, which is on your left side, the letter F, which is on the left side, is dropped to form the plural where VES has been added. And on your right side, you will find FE has been dropped to add VES to make the plural forms. Next, add ES to form plural. For nouns that end with a consonant before an O, to make the plural form, you have to add ES. For nouns that end with a consonant before an O, add ES to form the plural. Let's look at the first example. Singular form. Hero. The last letter appears to be the letter before the last letter is a consonant, R. To form the plural of hero, I have added ES to the end of the singular form noun. Next, irregular plurals. Some nouns change the spelling of the singular form to make the plural of it. In the example pictures, you will find that the singular form, for an example, the first one, when you refer to the first one, you will find there is a picture of a child. And to make the pluralization or to form the plural of the singular form noun child, I haven't used the previous rules of pluralization. Instead of using the previous rules of pluralization, here we have formed a new word by changing the spellings of the singular form. Examples: man, men; tooth, teeth; foot, feet; woman, women; mouse, mice. Last but not the least, irregular plurals. In this case, Some nouns use the same singular and plural form. Out of all the rules, this is a bit different, where you can use both the singular and plural form in its way. I hope you got a clear cut idea of the rules of pluralization of nouns. Hope to see you again with another